Okay, enough of that nonsense. It's just an oversized Château-sized spice rack clock case cupboard thing. That's all. No need to be so dramatic. Let's do it. Go on then.
Yeah, excuse all the stuff there.
Yeah.
Well, if we take this wine rack off,
Yeah.
I thought it could stand there
Right.
and it would make a nice spice rack. We can put some shelves in it.
Spice rack.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Spice rack. Spice rack. Okay, first things first, I need to give it a good clean. There's lots and lots of cobwebs, as you can see on the top. So give it a good dust down, and then I need to make it free from woodworm. There's evidence of woodworm in there, but I think it's probably long gone. But I'll give it a spray, which means I can't really do anything with it until tomorrow. But I can measure up and start making shelves and that sort of stuff. So that's the task for now. Okay, so stage one, gave it a good scrub, good dust down, etc. And I've given it the treatment, so woodworm treatment. So I'll leave that overnight. I mean, you can see it's already dried off now, but I'll leave it overnight before I do anything. So I suppose I could start measuring now and start looking at these shelves. Getting a bit hot out here. I don't know what it is today. I think it was forecast to get up to about 28. Feels a lot hotter than that, but anyway, we'll carry on. Right, so let's see where we are. I've got the brackets all cut, I've got the shelves all cut, so I haven't put them in yet, the brackets, but they'll sit somewhere like that, within a millimetre or two. Right now I've got to consult Susie for a design decision, because we were going to just paint the inside, but looking at it, the wood is really quite poor. It's rough as hell, and you know, it's just going to, every flaw in it's going to show up if we paint, and I know you're not going to see a lot of it by the time we've got our pots in there, but it's a bit ropey. I could line it, but that's going to take a bit more work. I don't think I've got the wood for that, so I'd have to go and get that. And here, this wood's bowed actually, so somebody's added a piece in, but this pencil line that I've put in, that would actually straighten it, so I'm going to take that out and straighten it. But anyway, that's by the by. So I have an idea that I've got to talk to Susie about, and it's not something that I ever thought I would suggest, because I'm not that much of a fan of it, but it just seems appropriate here, or living in this place. So I shall go and grab Susie and we'll have a little chat. Just popping some glue onto the back of this piece of trim that I've just shaved off. This is the very top of the cabinet at the side, and this piece here, this piece of trim is broken. So I'm going to probably, it's broken here and it's snapped off here, so what I'm going to do is probably cut it off here and make a new piece for that. This has got a beveled edge, a rounded edge, so I've just rounded that edge off to blend it in. So that's okay. Now there's a little groove here. I think what I'll do is I'll get my little Japanese cut saw and just cut. So there's a little groove in it. This is not dangerous because I'm not, it's in the groove. It's not going to take my fingers off. I now need to do this at an angle. So, back to where we were. That's not too bad. What did I say? A blind man would be happy to see it. Always save your sawdust. And there you have it, nice new piece. But what I'll do is I'll probably look through all my stains and just put a light coat of stain on it just to blend it in. But basically that's looking pretty good, happy with that. Right, so I've done basically all the repairs I can do, and I've got the shelves to fit. Still waiting on Susie to have a chat with Susie about the interior. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand down the two sides and the front, just so I can prepare it for an undercoat of paint. And that undercoat will tell me if there's any bits I need to fill. Feels a bit rough here, but the paint will tell me that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this section and that section, and on the other side, and then the front. So we're going to keep the base, the pelmet at the base, as natural wood. This part, the middle, as natural wood, and then the top as natural wood. So we're only going to paint the middle sections, and the two doors, we're not going to paint those either. We're going to leave those as wood. So I'm going to quickly sand this, give it a clean, and then I'll get a coat of undercoat on. So mastered all up, ready to go now. I've moved it into the shade. I've cleaned it and everything. Now I'll paint it, but I'll spray the time lapse on the painting. I'm sure you've got better things to do than watch paint dry. Okay, so that's the white undercoat on, and I think you can now get a sense of how it's going to look now with the wood, these wooden trims here and the pelmet at the bottom. They'll be waxed up, etc., and then of course the doors will be wood to match these as well, so it gives you a little sense of where we're going with this. So yeah, I'll let that dry off and I'll sand that down again, and then we'll put the correct colour on, which we shall let you know when we've done it. All will be revealed. Okay, quick tip. How to clean your paintbrush really quickly. Get yourself one of these things. So I've had it soaking for a few minutes, not a lot. Stick that in there. Tighten it up. Get yourself an old cardboard box and a bin liner. Repeat the process. Not always necessary, but I always do. Bone dry. Simple as that. Let me make it clear, I'm not in any way associated with them. I don't earn any money. It's just a great product and I like to pass it on. So it's called a dandy, just fits in the end of your drill. You can find them on Amazon, eBay or wherever. I can't remember where I bought it. It was a long time ago. So have a look for that. Saves you lots of brushes, it saves you lots of time. Dandy. Even does your rollers. It's got a handy little attachment, goes in there, spins the roller. I've saved so many of these since having this, so get yourself one. Wasn't a lot of money either. Very good product. Okay, so Susie's joined me. We need a design decision.
Right.
And it's to do with the interior. We were going to paint it, but I think the paint's the wood is a bit rough. Now I could line it, but I haven't got any stuff to line it with, so I'd have to go and get some. We could paint it because ultimately it's just going to have lots of kilder jars in, so you're not going to see a lot of it, but I think it looks a bit rough. So I was thinking, and I can't believe I'm saying this because it's not my thing at all, decoupage.
Okay.
Okay. I've never really been into it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking decoupage, it's fine. But being that we're here and we've got all these journals and old magazines and stuff, it kind of seems appropriate.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And it might just make it, it's not going to cover everything, but so what do you think? You okay with that?
Yeah.
But do we still paint it and then decoupage over it, or just
No,
decoupage?
just decoupage.
Okay, so we'd have to go through all those journals.
Actually, I have got some really nice napkins with paper napkins with chickens on,
Okay.
which you can use.
Yeah, okay, well, it kind of fits with everything, doesn't it? With your chicken paintings, etc.
Yeah, because it's going in the kitchen. So.
Yeah, because I was thinking if we go through all our old journals.
I think that's a clue.
Oh, next door, yeah, they've just got chickens and a cockerel, which fun enough. We don't mind the sound of cockerel. Okay, should we have a look at those, or are you just happy to go with that?
Yeah, I'm happy to go with it.
Oh, okay, so there you go.
It's easy.
That was very easy. And okay, a bit of decoupage. Never thought I'd be doing decoupage.
I'll teach you.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't look too difficult.
No, it's not.
So this is where your shelves are going to go. So one here. There's going to be 5 compartments there, 2 here. So yeah, it's coming on nicely. Happy with it?
Yeah, look good.
Yeah, I think. All right, so we need to decoupage. More on that later. Well, that's been a long day, so hopefully you enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, it's been hot.
It's been very hot today, and I've been on that spice cupboard all day.
In the sun.
Well, a lot of the day anyway.
Actually, I caught the sun because I was doing some more mowing.
Yeah, you were out and about doing stuff, so yeah, it's been a hot but beautiful day. So hopefully you enjoyed that episode.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for your comments about the composting. We wouldn't normally go to the déchetterie with grass cuttings, but
No.
because I was ill last year and this year, we didn't get to rake up all the conkers, and there were masses of them. So I've mown them up, and the bins were actually full of conkers, weren't they?
Yeah.
And we don't want to put them on the compost heap.
No.
They'll start sprouting. And we've actually used up all our compost.
We made a lot last year actually.
But
We've just finished using it actually, but we've got none left, have we?
No, and I've been putting the grass cuttings on the beds, but we're so behind because of me being ill. Yeah. We haven't even planted our vegetables.
No.
We're just
late.
playing catch up at
Better
the moment.
late than never. We're going to try and do that tomorrow actually.
We did buy a chipper last year.
Yeah, it was a little wood chipper. We thought
it couldn't even cope with twigs, and
not really. It wasn't that good. And this place, it can't cope with.
It was so time consuming, but hopefully we won't have all that stuff because we cut a lot back last year, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. And I think a lot of the leaves and things, you know, from the vine and the trees, etc., we could mulch those. But this year it's a little bit different for us because it's more psychological, really, isn't it? Because
we've just been trying to keep.
Yeah, we're just trying to get ahead of ourselves and get clear and tidy.
I think we're going to have to think about getting a worker away in to help us because
Yeah.
I can't do the things that I used to do.
No.
I might, I'll get stronger, but I don't know how much I'll be able to do.
No.
Before I was really active and used to do everything.
No, I know.
So
yeah.
it's been really difficult.
But anyway, the reason we're mentioning this is because we had a lot of people, a lot of you commenting and saying, "I'm surprised you're not doing your own compost, etc." Yeah, we were. It's just this year it wasn't a conscious decision not to. It's just that we just want to get everything gone, don't we, and out and clear. And back to the psychology point that I was making. You know, at the end of a day, when we've worked hard and we've cut down branches or swept up all the leaves or done whatever, it's nice to just get it in the van, out the way, even if it's, you know, we're waiting to go to the déchetterie, you know, the next time it's open. It just makes us feel better that we've done something with it and we've got rid of it, and it's now tidy. And it's psychology, because we're trying to be as positive as we can, and that's a challenge at times. And I think we generally we do.
There is so much to do.
Yeah.
Here.
So that's why we're not composting anyway. We'll get back to it, but at the moment we just want to get everything gone and clear. And we just thought because we had a lot of comments, and actually, sadly, there were 3 or 4 that were rather unkind and sarcastic. But there you go, that's life.
Hello, Max.
Hello,
he
boy.
wants to get up.
Oh God! Here we go. Max has got to get in on the act as usual. Come on then.
He loves a lap.
Come on. Come on.
Ready?
Come on. We're trying to do a vlog here.
We're not going to pick you.
Come on. There you go.
Out.
Anyway, that's, you know, comments don't normally bother us when we get negative comments, but there were 3 or 4 sarky ones, and we thought, well, we'll just address it.
Yeah.
But anyway, everything else is fine. Everything's going well. Place is looking a lot tidier, and I think actually for the first time we can say we're actually getting on top of it all now.
I think so.
Well,
There's
think
still
so.
a lot to do.
Yeah, but you know, I'm just looking around now. I'm not seeing all the mess that we had. So yeah. Anyway,
we will get our vegetables planted.
we will get them. They're better late than never. There'll be autumn
Winter.
vegetables.
Oh, I was gonna say
winter
winter.
vegetables then, but we will get them done. What else we got? Nothing. I'm too tired to think. I think we'll call it a day. The spice cupboard, as you've seen, is coming on nicely. We've just made a design decision. So, part 2, maybe Wednesday?
Yeah,
Or
and
is that a bit ambitious?
the study's coming on.
Studies coming on, slowly but surely. More instalments.
So don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for everyone that bought us a coffee, and thank you to our patrons. Thank you to all of you for keeping our channel going.
Yeah, thank you. It's yeah, it really gives us a boost, doesn't it? Seeing all the nice comments, and when people actually want to help, it's a wonderful thing. It really is.
It makes us get on and do things.
Yeah, it does, and it gives us focus, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Focus. You know, we're focusing on stuff. So yeah, it's really beautiful. Thank you.
We'll see you on Wednesday for the midweek one.
On Wednesday, yeah, they come around, don't they?
Goes quick.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Enchanté.